Fare bella figura. Make a good impression. Be a sharp-dressed man. Hi, my name's Greg Story. I'm the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training. In business today, people judge us immediately based on how we're dressed, before we even get to say one word. Unfair? Totally. I run my own soft skills corporate training business here in Japan. Now, if we can positively influence that initial judgment of us, shouldn't we make an effort to control it? Every day, I carefully choose my clothes to determine that critical first impression people will have of me based on who my schedule says I will encounter that day. What do you do? So know the rule to break the rule. Classic menswear conventions number 39. Dinner jackets have no vents, but for normal business wear have side vents because we spend so much time seated. Now, this day, I had a checkup at Toranomon Hospital, lunch with my old friend Arthur Mitchell from White & Case, the Tokyo American Club Nihombashi location, and a meeting with a multinational client to talk about solutions for his company. While at the club, I bumped into Norman Tweebom, president of Bloomberg, who has been a previous guest on my weekly podcast, Japan's Top Business Interviews. In fact, what I was wearing that day was inspired by what Norman was wearing when we did our interview. Navy pinstripe suit with a black and white London dot tie. The obvious thing to choose would be a navy and white London dot tie, but his choice of the black and white London dot tie was inspired. I immediately realized Norman was an elegant man who knows what he is doing on the sartorial front. Sure enough, this day he was wearing a very eye-catching sports jacket, odd trousers, high-shine shoes, and was looking very, very sharp. He is one of the best-dressed, most elegant men I see in Tokyo and is always inspiring. I wanted to look sharp for the client meeting, so I chose my custom navy chalk stripe single-breasted suit with notched lapels, side vents, flap pockets, barchetta, breast pocket, double pleats, and 35mm double cuffs. The light blue shirt with French cuffs was from Abelard, 1922. The collar stays were metal from Rampley & Co. London, 2014. The tie was black and white polka dot from Ralph Lauren's, 1967. Purple line, done in a double Windsor knot. The cufflinks were black and white to match the tie. The pocket square from Di Roma, London, 1980. Was a dark blue with some subtle white in it, done in a reverse puff. Actually, no, it wasn't a reverse puff. It was actually done in a puff to pick up the white dots in the tie. That morning, I forgot to put on my silver corporate badge from Dale Carnegie, 1912. The pen was my black and gold Mont Blanc, 1906. Business card holder from Longmont, 1889. The watch, my vintage gold 24mm Cartier 1847 Tank Française with a black nubuck alligator strap. The high shine black derby shoes were from Polini, 1953, with no decoration on the medallion, which is unusual for me in derbies. Before I discovered the power and formality of Oxfords, I always looked for brogue decorations on my shoes because I thought it made them more interesting. In those days, I had no idea there were Oxfords and derbies. they were just shoes. Fortunately, despite my complete and utter ignorance, and thanks to the patient guidance of Mitchell Ogilvie in Brisbane, who sold me my first pair of Polini brand work shoes, I kept buying Polini shoes thereafter and have had many of them now for over 30 years. I recommend about 6 shoes for work and buy the highest quality you can afford. Study about shoes and how to take good care of them, and they will last you for decades. Outerwear, I was wearing my Camel Valentino 1960 double-breasted cashmere coat, blue cashmere scarf from Per Regalo 1960, the black Homburg from Lock & Co 1676. Is your sales manager stressing you about making your monthly sales quota? Do it yourself, trial and error, waste time and resources. There is a perfect solution for you, and we've got it. To learn more, check out the details with this video.